Obviously the best way of starting a video is close-up mouth shot. I'm so cool. Okay, so I went to charity shops today. It's sort of my day off. I'm giving myself today off because I just couldn't be bothered doing anything really. So I went to charity shops. It isn't work. It's not work. That's fun. It's great. I love it. And I spent about £70. Ooh. But I should get that back off of just one item alone, and I will show you that later. It is an item of clothing, so if you don't like clothing, sorry, you know, everyone needs clothes apart from naked people. Okay, so things that I bought today. Should we start off with a fail? Because then if I get the fail out of the way, then everything else is good after that. So this was a fail. It was £3, as you can see. And it's from the Royal Mint, and it's Britain's first decimal coins. So it's got coins from 1971 and 1968 in there. I remember seeing somewhere that, ooh, 2p 1972 coins are going for loads. I don't know why. They're not really, I don't think. So I thought, oh, that could be interesting for a coin collector. But there's loads of them, and if I get £3 back for it, it will be a blooming miracle. But I mean, it's not a complete loss because I have got 3p. So technically, I've only lost £2.97. That's maths. Okay, so that was my fail. Next thing was 50p, and I thought it just looked hilarious. So it's this laser challenge. Now it says laser challenge back sensor, because I assumed that this was the box for just the back sensor that you would buy separately to the rest, but it does have the rest in it. So you have 2 of these. So I don't know which one's front and which one's back. I think that one's front and that one goes on the back, like that. So you have 2 sets of these, and then there's 2 pew 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 guns. I haven't tested whether it's working yet. They're covered in dust. These are by a brand called Toymax. This is 1999 Toymax. I've checked on completed and sold. There's lots of sold in America, so I'm assuming it's an American company, because they love their guns, don't they, and shooting. What a terrible culture. But I should hopefully be able to get about £20 for them, possibly, you know. I mean, it's worth a go. If not, it's my mate Roy's birthday soon. He's gonna be 29, and I might surprise him with this. You never know. Next thing, which is not clothing, is this. It's a Snow White jewellery box. It's a Snow White jewellery box. It's only made in Taiwan. It's nothing particularly amazing, but oh, I shouldn't have done that because it's gonna. Oh, I hope it doesn't carry on playing. But little Snow White turns around. Look, some little child has drawn all over it, but hopefully I'll be able to get that off with something. And the mirror is slightly scratched, but if I just, you know, clean it up, it shouldn't look too bad. But I thought that was quite nice, and one has sold, completed and sold for £40. So mine is obviously in worse condition than the one that sold, but if I tidy it up a bit, I might be able to get £20. I paid £2.99 for that, and it was £2.99, and it also included a bunch of jewellery. So there's a whole load of necklaces in there, and then some earrings and bracelets. It's all just naff, awful costume jewellery, but I'll stick it with a bunch of other costume jewellery and stick it as a lot on eBay, and if I can get £2.99 back for it, then that would be great, because that's paid for the item. That's the way I see it anyway. I bought a little purse that was in sort of a dump bin where everything was 50p. I just got it because it's got black cats on it, and I have black cats and I love black cats. So I sort of bought it for myself, not that I need or would use a purse, because I do contactless, bing, like magic. But I looked it up and you can actually get a few quid for these, so I might sell it. We'll see. It's, you know, it's in good nick and everything. So we'll see what I fancy doing with that one anyway. I got a book for £1.50. This is Dita Von Teese, The Burlesque and the Art of the Tease, and it's like a double-sided book, so there's also Rudy fetish typeness. Do you want to see some pictures? Oh, no, not that one. Oh, no, not that one. Oh, that's a nice one. So, it's got all like burlesque fashions and stuff in there. It is actually quite a nice book. This is the second copy I've got. The other copy I've got is in my shop, and someone asked to buy it off me the other week, and I was like, no, it's my book. Can't have it. It's, you know. But now I've got this one. If they come back in again, I might just sell them for a £5, or I could probably get a £10 for it on eBay anyway. And then the last two bits, no, three, there's three bits of non-clothing, although this technically is clothing because it's jewellery. But anyway, the other day I bought a snake bracelet, so this is obviously a theme at the moment. And this is a snake brooch. It's not gonna focus. Oh well. And this is losing its stones rapidly, and that's not good because it's lost 2 since it's been here, so that's kind of worrying. Or maybe I just didn't notice before. Oh well. So I think I spent £3 on this one, £2.99, because I quickly had a look and I could see that it was signed. Anything signed jewellery, I will definitely give like a second look. And this says A&S on it, and I can't remember what A&S stands for. No, I can't remember. But basically it's a pretty good brand. 2 brooches, exactly the same, sold on auction. One sold for £16 and the other one sold for £22. This has got, like I said, a couple of stones missing. I'll check the quality of the other 2 that sold to see if they had any stones missing. They're honestly, like, they're so tiny that you may not be able to notice it anyway, but I know, we'll see. I'll see if I can get £20 for it anyway, hopefully. Should be able to. But I am going to be careful with that one just in case the stones are... can't see it anyway. And then this, I spent way too much on, but I just wanted it. Oh, look at that. Isn't that the most amazing ring ever? I mean, I would have that as my wedding ring if I had to get married. That would be awesome in a fight. So, I mean, I probably won't sell this because I like it. But again, I've looked on eBay quickly, and there are similar ones going. They really range in price from a £5 up to like £200. So I'll have to research further. I can't see any markings on it. I don't think it's going to be anything valuable, but it should be 1960s cocktail ring. Probably 1960s. But I think it's fab anyway, so I don't mind paying £7 for that. And then the last bit of non-clothing was actually my first purchase of the day. I spent £2.99 on this, and it's a big bag of Hasbro Little Liz Pet Shop stuff from around 2005 to 2006. There's about 30, oh god, that was way too close then. There's about 30 animals in there, and a whole bunch of accessories, and there's a bird cage and carry case and stuff. So I'm kind of into auctions a little bit at the moment. I've done a Lego auction and an Action Man auction, and I've got a Toy Story auction ending today. So rather than trying to find a price for this one, I'm just gonna let the people do the work for me. And on Sunday night I'll start an auction for this. Started off at, actually I might just start it off as a 99p auction. Why on earth not? Shits and giggles, isn't it? I reckon I can get about £30–40 for that one. Okay, now to clothing. So again, stop right now. How does it go? Stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Hey you, always on the run, gotta slow it down, baby. Have some fun. Anyway, oh dear God, what have I become? My sweetest friend. Okay, so stop if you don't care about clothing. Carry on. Come with me if you do care about clothing. Okay, so yes. Bernardo's $1.99 shop. I buy things for festival season as well, not just like vintage, and I buy things that I just think is cool. So this is a bit of like 90s style tie-dye dress with a little bit of embroidery. I mean, it's not amazing, but you know, festivals. There's no Glastonbury this year, but there are a bunch of other good festivals. So I'm sure I'll be able to get a tenner for that. One of the colours for this season, isn't it, is mustard maroon and blush pink. Are meant to be like the colours for spring, apparently. Whatevs. So I did buy this actually really nice mustard dress, and I do like it, but the colour is like so wrong. Even though I've got green eyes, it's just not my colour. Clashes. Yep. But it is a really nice dress. It's only from Blue Vanilla, which I don't think is particularly amazing brand, but because it's mustard yellow and it's a nice shape and everything, and it's got like pussy bow tie around the neck, I reckon I could get, oh, I paid $3.99 for that, or $4.99. I reckon I could get about $15.20 for it anyway, quite easily. $4.99 I paid for that. I can definitely get $15.20 back on that. Another mustard one, this was $1.99. I bought a load of granny jumpers yesterday, and I bought this one as well today, but again, 70s style. Oh man, it even smells like a granny. Oh, I miss my gran. But yeah, I quite like it. It's, again, it's mustard, you know. Someone will want that for £10-12. I bought this, it's Quiz clothing, which I thought was better than it was, but it's not. It's only polyester as well. But I really love the design of the shirt. So it's got lovely patterns on it, and it's tie waist, and it's got nice button details and stuff. I've sold ones quite similar to this for about £20, so this is size 12. I paid $3.99. I'm hoping to get about 15. I'll put it on as 18 with best offers and see what happens. This I got because it was 50p. Well, it's 99 pence, buy one get one free. So I thought I'll pick up 2 blouses. This I think is another American brand. This is Claudia Richard. This is a 1X, which is a very American type of sizing, isn't it? It's just a see-through blouse, but again, for, you know, people wanting to do sort of 60s looks and stuff, it's quite useful. But you know, 49p. And with that, I bought this 90s silk Jane Ashley, very 90s blouse, but you know, that with, you know, tucked into high-waisted jeans or into shorts for festival season, it should go for about £12-15 with offers. I got almost excited. I don't, just to let you know, I don't get excited by Cath Kidston. I have no idea why her stuff is so popular, because it's just, you know, it's just frickin' spots or flowers. And I don't see why people pay a fortune for them. But, you know, this is a consumer society, and, you know, you've got to be part of the system and everything. Damn the man. But it's a raincoat. It costs $1.99. I thought, ooh, a free lovely bit of tissue. I'm so washing my hands after that, because I reckon it's going to have diseases. But $1.99. They don't sell amazingly well, but Christ, if I get a £5 for it, happy days and lesson learned. This was £1.99 from and this is a St. Michael. So this is either 80s or 90s St. Michael night dress. It's cotton. It's nice. I mean, it's nice. You know what I mean. It's got a bit of lace around the collar. Someone out there will like that for £15. Don't know why, but there we are. Again, my fixation with granny jumpers, but this one is authentically 1950s. And I spent £2.99 on this one. It is like massively polyester. You can feel it. It just feels like plastic, you know? But it is proper, authentic. Oh God, that lighting. As a filmmaker, I should really know about lighting, but I didn't pay attention to that. But it's just a navy blue jumper, but authentically 1950s. So that's a nice thing to have. I bought some hotter shoes, ugly shoes. They were £1.99. Should be able to get £10–12 for them, as long as they don't break. This I absolutely love. This is a vintage tan orange leather waistcoat, which I bought for £3.50. It is so Starsky and Hutch. Good keywords. You just want to wear it and chase after criminals and slide across the bonnet of a car. Totes. And maybe even have like Beastie Boys Sabotage playing in the background while you're doing it. Oh yeah. So I like that. I'm going to sell that for £30. From £3.45 to £30. Then I got skirt. This is from English Lady. This is, I mean, it says this is an 18, and I doubt if that's even 12, 14. But it is a nice skirt. There are, unfortunately, a couple of holes in it which I didn't see. But the holes are at the bottom, so I'm wondering whether I can take it up and hide the holes a little bit. Or, you know, just cut out the holes, really. But it is a shame because I do actually really enjoy this skirt. They don't go for loads, to be honest. Veritable Java Hollandaise. Alright, that's a bit weird. I don't know why it says that on the inside. But this is only £1.49, so I'm sure I can sell it for more than that, even if I get like £6 for it. You know. This is Eastex Heritage Collection, size 20, red herringbone tweed pencil skirt. Ooh, look at all them keywords. £20, 100% pure new wool. Any day of the week. This is a 1960s handmade skirt, maxi skirt, A-line maxi skirt. Itty bitty waist. Well, I say itty bitty. Yeah, no, that is itty bitty. That's about a 6 to an 8. But lovely long. The fabric might look nice on camera, but it is like what your school uniforms would have been made of back in the 80s. Awful fabric, just grim. But it does look kind of cool. It is a maxi. It is 60s. It is ace. Trust me. I spent £50 on a belt. Nice cut out leather belt. That's more for dressing, really like dressing my mannequins and achieving an acquired look, really. That's what that will be used for. Probably we won't sell it on. That's more of a keep item. Again from £1.99 Bernardo's. I bought a Danny Mac, vintage Mac. There's nothing wrong with it. It's in amazing condition. I still only get like £10–15 for it because Danny Mac aren't as popular, really, which is a shame because they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. But nice trench coat. Should get some cash for that. And then my last two purchases are the money shots. Literally the money. Okay. So, okay, I'll admit I did spend £15 on this. but it's a whole lot of sparkle and glitter and beads on 100% silk, 70s, 80s fabulousness. Oh, you are so jealous of these sparkles. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. By a brand called Oliver James. One sold not too long ago, which is of the same kind of ilk, this for £65. So obviously I'm going to put it on for 80 and with best offers and see what I get. But it is superb, gorgeous, fantastic, not a bean wrong with it. It's beautiful. And apparently it was owned by the same person that had the brooch, and according to the nice charity shop ladies, they've got more of this lady stuff upstairs that they're processing at the moment, and so I'm going to pay another visit to them soon and see if they put out anything else. So again, this was £14.99, but you know what, I would much rather spend £14 or something and potentially get 60 back than have a whole pile of things that I paid, 50 pence for and I hope to get a fiver back on. Because that just sounds like far too much like hard work for me. Unless I really like the items, obviously. But, this is love. This is beautiful. And then the next one, well, this is actually the last thing. How inconspicuous is this? This is just a little wool waistcoat. Wool tweed waistcoat. Nothing, I mean, it's nice, but it's by a company called Carrier Company from Norfolk, and they make basically workwear for posh farmers and stuff. This, brand new, would have been £126 according to their website. This is as new. I could probably advertise this as brand new without tags. I paid £2.95 for it. I'm hoping to get about 80. Yes. So there you go, that's my haul for today. I will say that when I was out shopping today for all of this stuff, not once did I use my phone to check on eBay for anything. All of this was purely instinctual, and that's the God's honest truth. I just bought the things that I liked. I had a couple of sort of fails in there, but I think I've got from £70, I think I've got just under maybe £400 or £500 worth of stuff, possibly. I hope, because I really, really want a holiday soon. I really want to go to Paris. I mean, I've got a holiday coming up in like 3 weeks, but other than that, I want another holiday soon because I really do. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. As ever, here are your, for free, spirit fingers or jazz hands. Whatever ones you want, I'll give you. Wow, look at that, like multitasking. Okay, so thank you now. Bye-bye now, bye-bye.